Hey dudes, what up? You know what we're doing today? We're servicing an air dryer. I'm going to show you how to service the Haldex Pure Air Plus air dryer that's found on most of your M35A3s and M939A2 series 5 tons, or any of the 5 tons that have been equipped with ABS, even the A1s. If they were retrofitted with ABS, they'll have the dryer. So I've got the kit laid out here. I've already got the old filter canister off of my dryer. I wasn't going to make a video of this, but I'm like, I'm doing it and I might as well take a few minutes. So what you want to use is a 1/2-inch ratchet and a good thick strap wrench. Usually these canisters are an absolute bear to get off. This one actually came off really easy. Easiest one I've ever removed. It didn't even dent the canister coming off. So really pleased with that. Really nasty inside. Definitely time to change it. See, there's some water coalesced in there. Now, how do you know if it's time to change or service your dryer? If your air is building slowly, and or if you are getting water in your air tanks, either your primary or your secondary tanks. That's when you need to service your dryer, and you need the desiccant filter and the service kit. Okay, they don't come together, at least not that I know of. So I got this all from our sponsor, Mike Riley at BigMikesMotorPool.com. He was generous enough to send us this service kit when I asked for it, and I'm just getting around to putting it on because today I found some condensation in the air tanks. So it comes with the kit comes with a new heater purge shield thing, a new coalescing filter, new purge valve, new retainer, some new hardware, new purge valve felt shield thingy, new gasket, and some grease in this little thing. I assume it's non-petroleum grease, but I'm not certain. It's just some grease and a little cap. They come with all of them. So, and it also comes with instructions, which are really useful, I guess, if you've never done this before. I'm going to go through the instructions with you, and I'm going to show you what we're doing, okay? So, breaking the filter loose and taking it off, of course, it would be nonsense to show you that anyway, because it's really straightforward and self-explanatory. If you cannot take a filter off, you probably can't even change your own oil. So, you will need, once again, the 1/2-inch ratchet and the strap wrench, an 11/16 wrench, a 3/8 ratchet and a 9/16 socket, and a 1/4-inch ratchet or nut driver and a 5/16 socket, as well as a 5/16 either Allen wrench or Allen attachment for a 3/8 ratchet. Okay, so and of course you'll need the obligatory beer. So I'm gonna go put you in our little holder over there so you can watch what I'm doing from afar, and we'll go through the instructions together and service this thing. And if somebody starts hollering for me to come in for dinner, don't be surprised. I may have to make this a 2-part video because it's already like dinner time and I'm still out here drinking beer and working on junk. So sorry it can't be a wider angle. I mean, I could maybe see how much more I can get you doing than this. I mean, that's a little better. You happy with that? Of course you are. You can't tell me if you're not. Alright, so we've got the filter off, and we open our instruction booklet here. Repair kit instructions, right here. It starts with warnings, of course, which, I mean, if you're doing this, you're not going to do it when it's running or running down the road, right? Okay. Disassembly. Number 1, exhaust air from the reservoir. Do not proceed until the purge cycle and the compressor are loaded and there's no pressure in the system. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Loosen the desiccant canister with a strap wrench, and it provides part numbers to OCC and snap-on or equivalent, blah, blah, blah. Spin off my hand. Discard the desiccant filter. Well, yeah, okay. Discard it. Remove the coalescing filter and discard. The coalescing filter is right in here. And okay, so let's add a pair of pliers to the tool list. Some of them are kind of stuck in here. Annual pair of pliers, a regular pair of pliers, needle nose, vice grips, whatever will work. So there's your coalescing filter. This one is obviously kind of nasty. I Now's about the time you open a beer. Man, it's nice being an adult. Okay, so I say that because I've been doing this shit since long before I was an adult. An adult. You want to look down in there, down in the bore. Make sure there's no. Well, folks have a flashlight that works. No debris. There is going to be some water. I see a little piece of the coalescing filter. Probably not a huge deal. Come on, light. Just a piece of fiber down there, but I don't want it to stay in there. Okay. Always tools you need that are not on the tool list, so it's good to have a good stock of tools. See that? Just that little piece of fiberglass off the coalescing filter. Don't want that in there jamming up the works. So, we'll look in there again. Nothing else, just some water. Alright, moving on. Remove the coalescing filter and discard. The filter could possibly be contaminated with oil. It should be disposed of in accordance with environmental standards. Okay, so throw it in the trash can because really nobody cares about that unless you're in California. Remove and discard the large O-ring on the threaded canister mounting nipple. That's this. And as you can see, there is no large O-ring. So either this was assembled improperly or somebody in a motor pool that serviced this a long time ago has already done so. So we don't have to worry about that. If the O-ring is still on there, more than likely your air dryer has never been serviced since the truck was built or the air dryer was installed. So, if it was a retrofit, like to an A1 that had ABS added. So, disassembly continued. Remove the 3 screws holding the plastic Purge shield in place. Now those are the 5/16. Those are under here. I could take you down there and show you, but I don't. Do you really want to see that? I mean, it's just 3 freaking screws that have come out. So, I'm sure you can actually kind of see it from here anyway. So, yeah. Don't you break off, turd. Alright, good deal. Now it comes with these new screws. So if you drop them, drop one or drop 2 or drop all of them, it doesn't really matter. It's not like you don't have new ones. So your old metal retainer comes off. I don't know why they provide new ones, but I mean, I guess it's cool that they do. Most companies don't provide new anything. Lots of water in that, huh? Hey, welcome to Louisiana. Okay, so the heater is staying up there. That's cool. Okay. Pressure relief valve assembly is the next step. We're going to have to remove the 3/8 retaining bolt on the bottom. We're going to address that. So, we need our 9/15 socket, 3/8 ratchet. I have not already done this ahead of time, so bear with me. You also have to loosen this T-bolt here, and that's probably okay, number 6. 6 has an A and a B, and a 1, 2, 3, and 4 before step 7. Okay, so 6A is if the pressure relief valve assembly is facing opposite the mounting bracket where it's easily accessible, remove it with an 11/16 deep socket or box end wrench. On mine, it is not. It is right here, facing this way, right up against the bracket. So we have to loosen this, and we have to turn it so we can get it out. Okay, so. We're going to loosen this, which is one of the steps. In fact, blah, 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 bunch of bullshit. On the clamp band at the top of the housing, loosen the nut on the T-bolt. Swing the clamp and band up to clear the housing. Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to loosen it. Just going to turn it anyway. I've done this enough, So. good to follow instructions, but sometimes they're just kind of like, guess you're running around doing shit you don't really need to do. Because engineers don't care about mechanics, and engineers write the instructions for service, right? So, unless it's an MWO on a military vehicle, that is usually written by guys that have gone out there and installed the stuff on their own, know what they're looking at. So, okay, the T-bolt clamp is loose enough. Yeah, loose enough. Now, remove the 3/8 cap screw from the rear base between the housing and the mounting bracket. That's what we're going to do next, which is down here. And really not super important if you see that in the video because there's only one. Yeah. So you can't exactly take the wrong one out. Stick it somewhere you ain't gonna lose it. Okay, says support the air dryer while holding it away from the mounting bracket. Remove the pressure relief valve assembly with 11/16 deep socket or box end wrench. I think I'm gonna be able to turn this. Okay, no, I'm not. So let's follow the instructions. Damn it. Hopefully that's enough to get that out. So, okay, hold on a second. What we're changing here is, let me get this out here. We're changing this right here. This is your integral pressure relief valve that goes in the side of the housing. And on that was this. This is a filter thing to guard these holes in the spring in here against condensation from outside, you know, grit and dirt and whatnot. So, see if we can get it out. Once again, I'm not bringing you down here and showing you this because if you have one, it's kind of self-explanatory when you get down here and look at it. Oh, shit. Now the filter or the feeder falls out. And somebody tighten the shit out of this because it will not come out. Yep, it ain't coming out. Okay, so in that case, ow! Ooh. Okay, scalp versus air drain petcock. Air drain petcock wins. Ow! Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this back on here and put the 3/8 bolt back in it. If I can get it lined up. It can never be easy enough. Too far one way or the other. Okay, so that's in enough to support it. Ooh, shit. Alright. Ooh, broke loose. Broke loose, did not break, so that's good. So, the mechanic that put this in here last over-tightened it a bit. Okay, now we have to remove this bolt again and slide the filter off. Move it off a bit so we can get clearance to actually get it off. Alright, there is your old pressure relief valve assembly and the old protective felt sleeve. You should note there's nothing that I know of that's wrong with it, but the service calls for replacing it, so it's getting replaced. Let's look at the rest of this. Okay, now, okay, there's the new parts. Instructions, let's go back to those. Remove the 2 3/8 pipe plugs from the bottom side of the lower housing with a 5/16 Allen wrench. Drain any water or other contaminants from the unit. You probably, and they didn't mention this in the instructions, you probably want the unit sitting level to do that. Watch me skateboard into my toolbox. So, I've got this really nice expensive snap-on set that I've loaned to a friend of mine who was nice enough to lose some of the bids for me. $750 set, but what are friends for? Anyway, so 5/16 Allen. Yeah. Okay. Well, isn't that special? They're a square drive on this unit, not an Allen. And I only see one. Huh. And I bet that's a 5/16 square drive. Which, curiously enough, I actually have. And if you really need to know why I have a 5/16 square drive, because that's the block drain size on a Jeep 4-liter engine. How can I find it? I know I have it. But I can't find it though. Snap-on 5/16 square drive. Oh yeah. Actually, that's Mac, not Snap-on. It's one that Snap-on, but oh well. Tool's a tool. Yep, 5/16. Come on. Really? So it moved a bit and then stopped. So we're gonna have to put the 3/8 bolt back in again. So if you watch this video, learn from me, break this stuff loose before you remove the retention devices. I've done this plenty of times, but usually the stuff is not just stuck. The guy that services last apparently thought he needed to be a gorilla on it. And every time I'm trying to do something quickly, that can't be the case. So, really? Like, honestly? Is this necessary? I don't understand why. Like, it's just a freaking pipe plug. Jesus. I really don't want to round it out, because then I'm screwed. And I don't have another one of these. I bet there's a ball of rust on top of it, because this thing was on a truck that sat for years. And I bet it had water in it when they set it up. So, just a second. We're going to get this thing. Don't worry about it. one's not afraid to use a torch on anything. I was almost out of propane. Yeah, this cylinder's almost empty. I think if I can get the aluminum to expand a bit, it may help it come out. It has to come out. That's part of the service, is draining the moisture out of the body. I know this is probably boring. I'd rather be drinking a beer than holding this torch, but it is what it is. See if that helps at all. It helped a little. More than a little, I guess. Okay. Yeah. There's a piece of rust that was sitting on top of it, fell out. I thought it was a chunk of something else. Yeah. There's two. Right there. To the top of the fucking thing. That's what it was. Called that, didn't it? But the heat helped. And it's not even so hot I can't hold it. Just a little bit of heat goes a long way. That's what that sound was. Busted the box in the dryer and it came out. That's why it came out. So, fuck me, man. Gotta get another dryer. No point in continuing this. This is... Friday the 13th was yesterday. What the fuck, man? Every time I try to do something, anyway. Yeah, so I guess another time I'll show you guys a completed service. Kind of straightforward, but I'll show you this real quick. Might as well. There you go. Yeah. I could have cleaned up the threads, no problem, but it busted the case. And there's no way I could have avoided that, other than not taking the plug out, because if you see here, no moisture came out. Should have just left it alone, but how would I know that? How was I to know? So, fuck, man. If any of you guys has one of these sitting around, I don't care if it's used, new, whatever, that you want to send me, I mean, I'd really appreciate it, because, like, I'm ready to drive this thing. I've got to replace an idler pulley. The fucking bearing in the idler pulley decided to shit itself on me yesterday, on the engine. And I can drive this thing. I know you guys are all waiting on a test drive, and believe me, so am I. I want it to be good to go when I go. And now I've got an idler pulley and an air dryer to replace. I'm going backwards. So, thanks for watching, guys, I guess. I mean, like the video. I understand if you like it, you're not liking that I fucked it up, but it does help my like algorithms and all that stuff to get the video out there. And yeah, you know, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. I do lots of cool stuff in here, and share it if you want to. I know there's all kinds of groups everywhere that deal with this stuff, and guys like these videos, especially when people fail like I just did. So check out our sponsors. They are all listed in the description box below the video. The guy I got the air dryer service kit from, Big Mike, he supplies all of my parts, and drivecoparts.com that supplied all the paint to do this beautiful paint job on this truck. Catch you later, dudes.